Please remain standing as we sing God Save the King. Please remain standing while our chaplain, Sister Susan Kidd, delivers the invocation.
God of wisdom and of truth, Spirit of our elders and our ancestors, you enlighten our lives with your very presence, and so this morning we pause in silent recollection. We gather on this land where those who came before us have gathered for centuries. And today we do so to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduates of the University of Prince Edward Island class of 2023, with bachelor's and master's and doctorate degrees. A class who have known great interruption and much disruption, starts and stops for most of their post-secondary lives. And yet this morning, as we look back on what has brought us to this moment, may we do so with gratitude. What we celebrate today has happened with the support of families and friends, teachers and mentors. We're grateful for all of the people who surround our students each day, those who work and teach and serve on our campus. Graduates, as you look ahead to tomorrow and then tomorrow after that, may your eyes radiate hope for yourselves, for your families, those you love, and for our world. We need signs of hope. We need witnesses that offer hope in challenging times. Grant us all the courage and creativity for what lies ahead. And so today we could look back and we can look ahead, but let's be firmly rooted in this moment. May we live today with joy, with celebration, standing on the shoulders of the past with a keen eye to the future. I pray today, grant our graduates a sense of their own giftedness and their abilities, and also the humility to recognize the need to receive help sometimes from others. And as our UPEI motto proclaims, Fides, Scientia, Beneficium, faith, knowledge, and service, we know that tomorrow will be better because of who and what we celebrate today. May this be our prayer. Amen.
Please be seated. Welcome to the 2023 Convocation at the University of Prince Edward Island. And a special welcome to those who have come to the island for this wonderful occasion. For those of you joining online, may you feel excitement being generated in this room by those of us fortunate enough to be here in person to celebrate our graduates. As Chancellor of the University of Prince Edward Island, it is an honor to officiate at this convocation. I'm extremely proud of our university, which welcomes students from Prince Edward Island, every province and territory of Canada, as well as 96 countries from around the world. I begin with the acknowledgement that the land on which we gather is the ancestral, traditional territory made people of this region. It's a privilege to introduce those on stage who are part of the convocation ceremony. I asked each one to stand when I announce their name. Please hold your applause until the end. Her Honor, Antoinette Perry, Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island. Dr. Greg Keefe, President, Vice Chancellor of the University. Ms. Pearline Morrison, Member of the Board of Governors. Ms. Susie Dillon, Member of the Legislature for Charlottetown Belvedere, representing the Government of Prince Edward Island. Mr. Gordon McNeely, Member of the Legislature for Charlottetown, West Royalty, representing the Office of the Official Opposition. His Worship Philip Brown, Mayor of Charlottetown. Dr. Christina Murray, Dean of Nursing. Dr. John Van Leeuwen, Dean of Veterinary Medicine. Dr. Marva Sweeney Nixon, Associate Vice President, Research and Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Tariq Mahdi, Dean of Business. Dr. Debbie McClellan, Dean of Education. Dr. Sharon Myers, Dean of Arts. Dr. Nola Etkin, Dean of Science. Dr. Wayne Peters, Dean of Sustainable Design Engineering. Dr. Gary Evans, Dean of Indigenous Knowledge, Education, Research, and Applied Studies. Mr. Donald Moses, University Librarian. Dr. Greg Naderer, Vice President, Academic and Research. Ms. Jackie Podger, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Mr. Adam McKenzie, UPEI Student Union Past President, Citation Reader. Honorary degree recipient, Dr. Heather Morrison. Ms. Donnie Sutton, Associate Vice President, Students and Register. Sister Susan Kidd, Chaplain. Dr. Patrice Drake, Marshal. This concludes our stage party. Let's give them a big hand. Graduates, congratulations. This is your day. You've worked hard to reach this milestone in your life, and you can be extremely proud of what you have accomplished. Faculty, staff, family, and friends, please join me in extending a big round of applause to our graduates. Graduates, I believed when you arrived on campus for the first days of your freshman year, you were nervous about your academic and social challenges you anticipated facing. I believe I could say with certainty that none of you ever imagined trying to navigate university through a world pandemic and a Hurricane Fiona. Yet, each one of you did face and overcome those obstacles and rose to the challenges. Now you're eagerly awaiting to walk across the stage to have your degree, your diploma, or your certificate placed in your hand. Today is a reflection of that strength and perseverance found in each one of you. And I hope that your experience at UPEI was a positive and fulfilling one, and that you will show your Panther pride wherever your path may take you. We are all extremely proud to send you out into the world as a member of the University of Prince Edward Island alumni, which now exceeds 28,000. Please join me in extending congratulations to our graduates. No one is an island, and no one reached today's milestone with many helping hands along the way. I offer my thanks and congratulations to the parents, family members, friends, and all of those who helped our graduates reach today's impressive achievement. I also extend thanks and congratulations and pay tribute to our president, vice presidents, deans, administrators, faculty, and staff. We all appreciate your dedication and commitment in these challenging times. And I want also to thank the people who've been responsible for organizing this 2023 Convocation Week. I know it's a tremendous amount of work to coordinate an event of this magnitude. I want to acknowledge our 2023 honorary degree recipients, plus our past recipients. Some of them are here today, to my right. All are so deserving of this special recognition. They are great role models. Now I'd like to introduce the President, Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Greg Keith.
Thank you, Chancellor Colbeck. Your Honor, Antoinette Perry, the Honorable Antoinette Perry, Lieutenant Governor of Prince Edward Island, MLA Susie Dillon, representing the Government of Prince Edward Island, MLA Gord McNeely, representing the official opposition, His Worship Philip Brown, Mayor of Charlottetown, UPEI Board of Governors Representative Perline Morrison, Honorary Graduate Dr. Heather Morrison, distinguished platform guests, faculty and staff, alumni, family and friends, and most of all, members of the University of Prince Edward Island class of 2023. On behalf of our entire university community, I would like to welcome all of you joining us here in person and around the world online for the most important celebration in our university calendar. Today marks not only a major milestone for our graduates and their family and friends, but also one for the university community of faculty, staff, alumni, and friends. Never again, after the challenges of the past semester and the past few years of pandemic, should we take for granted the ability to celebrate achievements together. A person I would like to single out for her distinguished service to our university as she concludes her term as our Chancellor is the Honorable Catherine Colbeck, also an honorary degree recipient here at UPEI. UPEI has greatly benefited from Chancellor Colbeck's vision, passion, and extensive leadership experience. From co-chairing the Alex Bradshaw Campbell Entrance Scholarship Campaign Cabinet to attending Panther sport events and presiding over convocations, she has been and is such a passionate supporter of the university. I thank her sincerely on behalf of the entire university community for her wise counsel, dedication to post-secondary education, and commitment to UPEI and its students. Please join me again in acknowledging this incredible leader in our community. Before I just address the graduates, I would like to again acknowledge that today's convocation gathering is being held on the ancestral and unceded land of the Mi'kmaq people, also known as the traditional district of Abiquitt in the territory of Mi'kma'ki. The university continues to take steps in our journey towards reconciliation. It's important for everyone living, working, studying, and graduating in Canada to understand our country's history of colonization and its tragic effects on Indigenous peoples. We are grateful to the Mi'kmaq elders and chiefs for allowing us to install a teepee at UPEI and to have the grounds upon which it sits blessed according to Mi'kmaq ceremony. The teepee installation was an effort of our new Faculty of Indigenous Knowledge, Education, Research, and Applied Studies, and is one of the many ways we need to symbolize Indigenous cultural and spiritual presence at the university. Another wonderful symbol that became a convocation tradition last year was the Indigenous stole, designed by Mi'kmaq artisan and UPEI Indigenous advisor Corinne Chappell. Last evening, Indigenous graduates were presented with their keepsake stole to wear on their graduation. Our hope is that this will provide them with a visual symbol of accomplishment and pride in their Indigenous heritage. This year, a new tradition has been the introduction of the Mi'kmaq drumming at the beginning of each convocation ceremony. The drum represents the universal heartbeat of Mother Earth, the center of the earth. We are grateful to the Lone Cry Mi'kmaq drumming group for helping us feel this rhythm and remind us of the oneness between humankind and nature. Incorporating traditions and symbols are important, but we need to continue to do more and to act based on our values. The creation of the new faculty, implementation of mandatory curriculum, and incorporating more symbols on our campus are important steps on our journey. We have a long way still to go, but I thank all of those who are advancing indigenization at UPEI. And speaking of journeys, our class of 2023 has had a roller coaster of one to get here today. No cohort has had more challenges than the class of 2023. You have showed incredible poise and resilience. Last week at UPEI's Panther Pitch competition, I heard former Premier and former UPEI President Wade McLaughlin quote his well-known entrepreneur father, Harry McLaughlin. Apparently, one of Harry's mantras was, "Every knock is a boost." Graduates, while enduring plenty of knocks, the way you have persevered has made all of us very proud. When you joined the Panther community, you could not have envisioned that you would be completing your degree requirements in the throes of a global pandemic, face a hurricane, and endure a labor disruption. And yet, despite this and other challenges you faced, you adapted. Amid the uncertainty, you carried on. And through it all, you showed an exceptional capacity to learn. You have subscribed to the deeply held values of our university, which have guided and will continue to guide your behavior and actions. Our value of inclusion, equity, and indigenization, where we continually re-examine and grow our understanding of the respectful and supportive role we must play in promoting better understanding of culture and identities, and the needs of those with disabilities in a manner that supports education and respectful relationships. Our value of academic freedom and rigor, where our work is guided by curiosity and intellectual inquiry without deference to prescribed doctrine, so that knowledge can be advanced, disseminated, and carried out with integrity and rigor. Our value of accountability and integrity, where as individuals and as a community, we are accountable to those we serve for the quality of the education we deliver, the transparency of our operations. Conducting ourselves with integrity, employing our expertise to serve others and to benefit society. And finally, our value of excellence, where we aspire to excel in education, scholarly endeavors, research, and service. Graduates, throughout your academic journey, you have shown your dedication to excellence. The disciplinary expertise you have gained as a result will serve you well. And when you combine that expertise with the resilience you have developed, no challenge will be too great. You are well equipped to reach your full potential, solve pressing problems, contribute to a more just, more equitable society, and make a profound impact in your community, whether that be here on the island or around the world. You are already living UPEI's values. UPEI's community of scholars and staff share a vision of supporting our students to grow to their full potential and make connections both inside and outside the classroom. Graduates, please join me in acknowledging our dedicated University of Prince Edward Island faculty and staff who have encouraged you to acquire skills, knowledge, and understanding that contributed to your development. Let's give them a round of applause. To the parents, family members, friends of our graduates, I thank you for your wholehearted support of our students. They have worked so hard for the past number of years to realize their dreams. Your encouragement and support have been invaluable to their success. Again, let's show our thanks with a round of applause. And if I may offer some advice to our graduates before I conclude, as you advance through life, stay bold in your pursuits, but humble in your accomplishments. Stay connected to your Panther for Life family, a family of more than 28,000 from around the world. Stay resilient in the face of challenges, but firm in your core values. And remember, we all have much to be thankful for. As you strike out on the next step of your journey, always remember to show gratitude. If there is one thing that we have learned through the pandemic, it is that we are fortunate compared to many around the world. I will borrow a phrase that one of this year's honorary graduates, who's with us here today, Dr. Heather Morrison, has made well known in PEI. I ask you to be patient and kind. As John F. Kennedy said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them, just as you live by our shared UPEI values. We are so proud of you and inspired by you. Congratulations, faculty, staff, family, and friends. Please join me in giving another round of applause to the class of 2023.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of an honorary degree.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting to you for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Dr. Heather Grace Morrison. Dr. Heather Morrison has set the standard for grace, calmness, professionalism, excellence, and inspirational leadership in all aspects of her life. Dr. Morrison grew up in rural Prince Edward Island just outside of Charlottetown. After finishing high school, she attended the University of Prince Edward Island, graduating with her Bachelor of Science degree in 1991. She achieved the distinction of becoming PEI's first female Rhodes Scholar, earning her Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy degrees in Comparative Social Research and Social Policy from Oxford University. Upon returning to Canada, she completed her medical degree at Dalhousie University, followed by residency training in community medicine at the University of Toronto. She then came back to PEI, where she practiced emergency medicine for 18 years. In July 2007, she was appointed to the role of Chief Health Officer for Prince Edward Island. As Chief Health Officer, Dr. Morrison is the authority on public health for the people of PEI, the prevention of disease, and the promotion and protection of our health. In this role, she is most well known for her exemplary leadership and guidance, her calm demeanor under difficult circumstances, and her compassion as the island community navigated the COVID-19 pandemic. In the many media conferences held during the height of the pandemic, she would conclude her remarks by saying, "Be patient and kind," a gentle reminder to us all of the importance and value of caring while working together and, when necessary, staying apart. She has also served in a variety of leadership roles, including chair of the Canadian Council of Chief Medical Officers of Health, PEI's representative on the Public Health Network Council of Canada, and on the National Special Advisory Committee on Ebola, H1N1, and the opioid crisis. She has served as co-chair of the Opioid Action Plan for PEI, co-chair of the Ebola response for the province, chair of the Provincial Infection and Prevention Control Committee, to list a few. Caring for others has always been important to Dr. Morrison. As an example, she helped to establish the Students Against Driving chapter in PEI and Atlantic Canada when she was in high school. She has received numerous awards, including UPEI's Distinguished Alumni Award in 2016 and, while a student, Female Athlete of the Year in 1991. In 2020, she was awarded the Rotary Club of Hillsborough's Paul Harris Fellow Award and named the Guardian's Newsmaker of the Year. In 2021, she was named one of Atlantic Canada's 25 most powerful women in business. She was awarded the Francis Perry Good Neighbor of the Year Award by the City of Summerside. She was given the keys to the City of Charlottetown, and she was named to the Order of PEI. During the Canada Winter Games held on PEI earlier this year, she was inducted into the Canada Games Hall of Honor as a distinguished alumna, having competed for Team Prince Edward Island in field hockey in 1989 and having managed the team in 1993. Keenly aware of the importance of good work-life balance, Dr. Morrison enjoys spending time with her husband and 4 young children at their home in Charlottetown. Madam Chancellor, in recognition of her selfless service to others and her significant contributions to the health and well-being of the Prince Edward Island community, I now request, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Prince Edward Island, that that you confer upon Dr. Heather Morrison the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
The degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. We shall now proceed with the granting of degrees. All candidates present at Convocation today, please rise and be recognized by your colleagues and by the community. I hereby award each of you the degree that you have earned from the University of Prince Edward Island with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I also award the degree in absentia to those whose records have been certified by Senate but who cannot be present at today's convocation. We'll now begin the presentations. Graduates, please take your seats. We shall proceed first with the awarding of undergrad degrees to the Faculty of Nursing.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Grace Allen. Alana Bauman. Charlize Bradley. Alyssa Cahill. Emily Cairns. Caitlin Carnahan. Brittany Cole. Megan Corrigan. Michaela Costin. Brianne Curley. Hallie Curry. Ashley Dara. Bethany DeRoche Craig. Haley Ann Elizabeth Dixon. Kira Doyle. Julia Dunn. Kyla Dunn. Sarah Laura Edwards. Lauren Ellis. Emma Ellsworth. Jolene Ellsworth. Michaela Ellsworth. Larissa French. Charisse Goody. Olivia Gavin. Matthew Robert Alexander Gill. Lauren Giroux. Jasmine Hassan. Abigail Hurley. Aaron Hustler. Eve Johnson. Laura Johnson. Madison Kelly. Cassandra Lane. Kylie Larder. Emma Laird. Kayla Lynch. Julia Carol McDonald. Reese McDonald. Kara McIsaac. Ashley McLean. Grace McLean. Lydia McLeod. Benjamin William McMillan. Jordan McPhee. Sydney Grace Matheson. Hannah McBride. Megan McCarran. Trinity McGuire. Holly McKenna. Paige Mills. Abigail Monroe. Walter Oakley. Henrietta Omashola Abodo. Amanda Pinkham. Erica Pollard. Emma Prosper. Taylor Rayberg. Farnaz Sadigi. Isabel Lees Spinney. Serena Sun. Megan Taylor. Morgan Wasentowicz Hamilton. Haley Colleen Wood.
We shall now proceed with the awarding of graduate degrees in the Faculty of Nursing.
Madam Chancellor, together with the Dean of Graduate Studies, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Master of Nursing this student whose name shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate.
Master of Nursing, Sydney Goody.
We shall now proceed with the awarding of degrees in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine those students whose names shall be announced individually and whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate.
Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Cassidy Allen. Dr. Pamela Arsenault. Dr. Michaela Arsenault. Danielle Belfleur. Cassidy Beeson. Dr. Julia Bland. Dr. Kristen Boucher. Dr. Emma Boutlier. Dr. Jacob Bowker. Dr. Sydney Boychuk. Dr. Rebecca Lynn Brimacombe. Dr. Kristen Brown. Dr. Jonathan Budd. Dr. Jessica Burns. Dr. Stephen Butt. Dr. Joseph Buzzle. Dr. Larissa Carr. Dr. Andrew Cutler. Dr. Megan Davies. Dr. Kelson Devereaux. Dr. Maddie DeVoe. Dr. Angelica Fiaglar. Dr. Joycey Francis. Dr. Rachel Friedland. Dr. Christiana Gardner. Dr. Felicia Gauthier. Dr. Phoebe Grant. Dr. Haley Elizabeth Grover. Dr. Sarah Gimetz. Dr. Natalie Heimbrock. Dr. Austin Hetherington. Dr. Laura Hillier. Dr. Madeline Hipkin. Dr. Natalie Juris. Dr. Kira Kenny. Dr. Allison Kiker. Dr. Eugene Christine Kim. Da-Hyun Jennifer Kim Bazard. Catherine Leahy. Dr. Megan McDermott. Dr. Daniel Alexander Gallivan McGuire. Dr. Raylan McCurdy. Dr. Roshan McGinnis. Dr. Catherine Laura McQueen. Dr. Andrea Messina. Dr. Quinn Molnar. Dr. Rachel Moore. Dr. Nima Maradi. Dr. Haley Noss. Dr. Taylor Neal. Dr. Robin Pym. Dr. Isabella Anastasia Robert. Dr. Annika Smith. Dr. Kathleen Sterrett. Dr. Morgan Summers. Dr. Ramey Watts. Dr. Rachel Wenzel. Dr. Nicholas Wilkerson. Dr. Samantha Wojak. Dr. Karen Yetman. Dr. Lane Madison Ewell.
We shall now proceed with the awarding of graduate degrees in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine.
Madam Chancellor, together with Dean of Graduate Studies, I have the honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. This student, whose qualifications for this degree have been approved by the Senate. We invite them to take a seat with faculty in the right of the stage after receiving the degree.
Doctor of Philosophy, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. João Romero.
We shall now proceed to the presentation of prizes and medals. The Honorable Antoinette Perry, visitor of the university, will present these to the recipients. The Marshal will announce each winner.
The R.G. Thompson Academic Achievement Medal for the graduating student with the highest aggregate in the 4 years of the veterinary medicine program is awarded to Sydney Boychuk. The Margaret F. Monroe Scholarship for the student standing highest in the 4th year of the nursing program is awarded to Larissa French. the Margaret F. Monroe Scholarship for the student with the highest academic standing upon completion of the UPEI Accelerated Nursing Program is awarded to Isabel Spinney.
I'll now call upon the valedictorian, Henrietta Obodu, to deliver the address.
Madam Chancellor, Your Honor, President Keefe, honorary degree recipients, fellow graduates of the class of 2023, faculty and staff, families, and friends. I came from Nigeria in 2017 with my husband and 3 children as permanent residents, now Canadian citizens. I sincerely appreciate the honor and privilege of standing before you all today as valedictorian for the class of 2023 from the faculties of nursing and veterinary medicine. Thank you for believing in me. I am grateful. I introduce today's graduating class as a set of resilient and outstanding people that our dear nation and world can count on in times of uncertainty. What makes me confident enough to say this? We have been through some shared negative experiences, yet we stood our ground against all odds and are before you today a victorious people, officially earning our titles as lifesavers. Many of us started our program in September 2019. Halfway into our first year, the world practically came to a standstill, facing the most significant uncertainty our age had ever faced. COVID-19 reared its ugly head and gave us a world we never knew existed, a totally online and remote world, a world where our classes became computer screens in empty rooms, a world where we heard voices, but we couldn't touch people. A world hiding our smiles behind masks. A world that stole from us the beautiful hugs and high fives that gave hope to many. In the early part of the pandemic, pet owners had to stay in their cars in the Atlantic Veterinary College parking lot, wanting to know the fate of their pets and unable to be there when they sometimes took their final breath. Our beloved seniors in long-term care and hospitals could not understand why their loving family was absent and why, when they finally came, it was through the window or under tents. Family members helplessly stayed at home, unable to visit their loved ones. Many could not be present to hold their hands as they passed away. but the class of 2023 was there, representing love, representing life, representing family. Our marked faces were sometimes the only ones they saw before they took their last breath. Hopefully those days are behind us now, with the return of maskless faces and beautiful smiles. What helped many families survive was the selflessness of frontline workers, including us. While the world tried to stay safe at home, many of you, my friends and fellow graduates, worked as resident care workers, nurses, and veterinary students, keeping smiles on people's faces as we cared for them and their animals. Today, I salute you all, and on behalf of fellow islanders, I thank you. Let me use this opportunity to salute the courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment of our Chief Public Health Officer, Dr. Heather Morrison, and her team. Thank you. After COVID came Hurricane Fiona, and many of us were once again hit by something beyond us. Then came the strike. It started as a warning and later became our reality. Initially, it was a welcome break for students, expected to last only a few days, but later became another challenge, as the class of 2023 was faced once again with uncertainty and the possibility of not graduating. I want to express appreciation to our nursing and veterinary deans, Drs. Christina Murray and John Van Leeuwen, and their teams, for communicating with us and encouraging students during the strike. Thank you. We also appreciate the university administration and faculty members for reaching a negotiated agreement. During the strike, our gathering today seemed to exist only as a dream in the imagination of the Convocation Planning Committee. But here we are today. It's true, class of 2023, we are graduating. Our world today faces a shortage of healthcare professionals in general, and nurses and veterinarians in particular. That is why it is such a pleasure to celebrate the graduation of excellent healthcare professionals today, knowing we are here to ease the pressure on the system. Surviving the rigorous nursing and veterinary programs at UPEI in these unprecedented times shows that we can handle whatever the future throws at us. Remember that the darkest hour of the night is just 1 hour to the morning. Nighttime never lasts, people. The day will always break. Like Florence Nightingale, let's keep the light shining. Let it flow from within with our smiles and kind words. It was Maya Angelou who said, "People will forget your name and what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Today, I want to challenge you with the words of an unknown writer. In a world where you can be anything, please be kind. Be kind to people, be kind to each other, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Always refill your self-care cup, knowing you can't pour out of an empty one. Burnout is real in healthcare. Please take care of yourself. Our world needs you. On behalf of the class of 2023, I say thank you to the Convocation Planning Committee for working so hard to make today a reality. I want to thank our instructors, administrative assistants, Learning and Resource Center and laboratory instructors, clinical placement teams, and the Robertson Library staff. We say thank you to the private, long-term care, and health PEI staff who welcomed and mentored us on our clinical rotations. Thank you to the patients who were trusting enough to let us give them our first injection, do our first blood draw, or insert our first IV line. For the financial stability they gave us, thank you to the student summer employment programs, all award donors, and the scholarships and award department at UPEI. I especially appreciate my scholarship donors, Marion and Donald Mackenzie, Judith Smithram Duarte, Tim Neguse, and their families. I cannot end this speech without acknowledging the grace and help of God that has brought me this far. He is my hiding place, shielding me from every storm that could have swallowed me up on this journey. I couldn't have made it without the support of my husband, Gilbert. After God, he is the wind beneath my wings. Thank you, honey. I appreciate the support and help of my biological children, Muna, Kambi, and Kamsi, and all my adopted children. I thank my mom, my mother-in-law, Mamo, and family members for being there for us. On behalf of the class of 2023, thank you to all our amazing families, friends, and well-wishers present here and online. Finally, I thank you, class of 2023. We couldn't have experienced UPEI the way we did without each other. We started as strange faces and have today become friends, companions, colleagues, and fellow pilgrims on this journey of life. Thank you for being here today to share the blessing of this occasion. I am proud of you all. Your resilience, dedication, focus, and hard work paid off. Finally, we can touch the light at the end of the tunnel. The future looks bright from where we stand today, people. Congratulations, class of 2023. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
Graduates, today's graduation from the University of Prince Edward Island will be one of the most significant days of your life. Your education has helped to prepare you to take a positive role in forging the future of our province, our country, and numerous other countries. Your contribution is greatly needed in building a just, equitable, inclusive, and peaceful society. Now, today has some sadness mixed with it, the excitement. Moving on from UPEI means leaving some things behind. And I hope many of your friends you made here will continue to be part of your journey. I, too, have some sadness at this convocation, since it'll be my last as Chancellor UPEI. As my term expires on June the 30th, and although, unlike many graduates today, I will not be seeking a new career or to be 25 again. The process is underway to select my replacement, and it will be announced soon. I was honored to follow in the footsteps of Doris Anderson to become the second female chancellor of this university. Doris was a trailblazer journalism, a great advocate for the advancement of women. And I hope that we have helped pave the way for other women to follow. Since assuming the role of Chancellor in 2018, I've accumulated many fond memories. Convocations such as this, attending alumni reunions, celebrating UPEI's 50th anniversary, donor functions, attending many Panther games, participating in the 2023 Canada Games as a spectator and a proud award presenter. But most of all, I will remember the many students, the families I had the opportunity to meet, as well as the faculty and staff that I had the pleasure to work with. UPEI is fortunate to have such dedicated, committed people. And our students that are going out, we're especially fortunate to have such bright, gifted graduates going forward to represent us in society. UPEI has a great future. I will continue to follow its development with great interest and pride. Graduates, as you turn the page on the next chapter of your life, I leave you with these words. I encourage you to be brave, to be strong, to be kind, to be humble, and never, never give up. Never give up finding the best in life, and never give up giving the best to life. Graduates, take your degree, your certificate, your diploma, and help make this world a better place. You can do it. Best wishes to all of you. We're now coming to the conclusion of our convocation proceedings. I ask that the audience remain standing until the academic procession has left. Also like to invite everyone to the convocation reception in the W.A. Murphy Student Center. And I encourage our graduates to wander throughout our beautiful campus, take photos with their family and friends. Congratulations and best wishes. I will now, I now ask everyone to stand. We shall now sing, O Canada.